All right, here we go. So I finally get to use the title. I keep seeing the games where like people are like, "Oh, playing sniper game with former sniper and playing some other game with former whatever." I finally get to use the title and kind of doxing myself, kind of, not really. Yes, I did used to work at a casino for about 6 years. Started out in the beverage department, aka the bar, and then I moved to security. So I get to play this and complain. Not really, because it's not going to be specific enough. So, new game. We'll go with normal. Just because I don't like when sims like these have like quests. Enter your save name. I don't know. Just call it casino. Why not? Okay. Game events, vandals. All right. Now I don't know how the graphic settings are. Okay, let's see. Sensitivity needs to go. Let's go up to 5. Let's see how that is. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so ducks in a casino. Perfect. Or no, that's not a duck. That's the goose. Perfectly normal. We had goose all the time. No, but we had rats. The casino tools, quick slot panel, okay. Take the mop. We rarely had mops like these. Trash bag mop. Take the trash can. Okay. Kick the goose out. Why not? He's a paying customer, right? Oh, wait, no, I guess he isn't paying. You got money? Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Oh, I thought he bloody killed him. I was like, oh, it's a little bit hard. Tell your friends about us. Okay. Cleaning the casino. It's something that you learned a lot of when you're working in the bar department. Although, really the floors never got... Well, this is obviously just cleaning up before you open it, but the floors never really got bad. You would get some junk on the floor, but people were generally, out of all the other disgusting stuff that was left about, for some reason people were pretty decent about not getting crap all over the floor. I mean, obviously people got drunk and vomited once in a while, and there were times that we found a turd in the elevator. That does happen. All right. Go to the Blackbird Boutique. Definitely a small casino. Oh. Go customize a character. All right. Okay. I can be weird. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Aw, I thought it was going to be hilarious. I don't know. I don't think I'm too worried about this kind of thing in this game. I mean, it's nice that they added a character creator, but at the same time, it's not like it's an in-depth RPG or anything. We'll go with this one. Why not? Oh, you can get new things. This is an interesting way to, obviously. Interesting. I've seen guys come into the casino like that. All right. We'll just go with a black shirt. We're gonna take the glasses off. Maybe the hat. No, it doesn't even let me do the hat. Weird. It doesn't show it anyways. Well, whatever. Not that important. There you go. That's as close to the as close as I can get to the uniform. Although I'm supposed to be the owner and manager apparently, so I should be in a suit, but they don't really have a suit. All right, go to the Spintech store and buy a Forest Fever slot. Slots. Let's see what the slots look like. Forest Fever. Kind of small. I'm a pretty, well, maybe not tall, but I'm a little above average guy. I'm 6'2" with no shoes. Well, maybe a tiny bit under 6'2" these days. But I can't. Well, there are the. Do they have the models here? Yeah, ones that are kind of like this, where they're low sit. Those are the ones that are about that high, but these ones would probably be about up to here. Like, it's almost like their height is inverted for the style. But then again, it's been 10 years. Maybe they changed a lot of styles, and this wasn't like main. Although most of them are kind of buy shit from the same place, but mine wasn't. Excuse me. Mine wasn't a Vegas casino, so wasn't a Vegas casino. All right. Is there a... There it is. Okay, just gotta hold. Open the upgrade menu on your tablet, buy the bar upgrade in the casino. Now, here's something I'm really familiar with. Upgrades. Oh, I see. This is kind of like the gas station one. Guest takes snacks and drinks for to the bar. Yeah, that's definitely not like a, oh. You could have done that before I put these down. All right, so I guess we'll just do that over. Just do it over here then. See, now I wouldn't put these this close together. This would be like back here in this corner. Maybe right here, but not exactly to the... But then again, I'm also thinking more of nightclub too, because that was my That was my mainstay when I worked at in the bar department of the casino, was the nightclub. Okay, so by required wine license. I hate to tell you this, but oh, it just says wine pack. Oh, wine license and wine pack. Well, I hate to tell you this, but there's just one liquor license, really, that you need. Aqua Peaks and orange juice. What the hell are Aqua Peaks? I mean, obviously there's something here. There's orange juice. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Now we did have a gift shop. I mean, almost all of them have a gift shop. That where you would find it, but you wouldn't find this like on the casino floor like that. Inner clean, yeah, got it. I think they kind of did this just to make it give you something to do in between, since you're kind of slowly building up instead of just doing stuff. Oh, this should be filled with ice before. There's no well, there's no shelves back here with this is supposed to be the bar? Come on. Certainly there's a certain amount of room for interpretation, but I think anyone who's been to a bar would tell you this isn't a bar. This is just a checkout stand, is all it is. What the hell, lady? Security, kick that girl out. That's about right. When you sit down, there's always someone standing there saying, "No, don't spin that." I wonder if they add any, shall we say, superstitious types or whatever. You see people, they hit the spin and they'd like rub their hand all over the screen like it was going to like it was going to change your luck. Really? Is there, hold on. Is there a third person? Q. Oh, that must be for security cameras. Oh, I know this guy. Can't trust him. Yeah, there we go. You should be able to blow this right in people's faces. Get the hell out of here. Why can't I? Get the hell out of here. Call the cops. Indecent exposure. I wonder if there's a way to kick people out. Bernie with a cigar. Right in the balls. Yeah, he wouldn't make it at the front door. This is a weird looking ice well. I wonder if they're... I mean, it probably isn't even a... I mean, I don't know, it could be. There could be somewhere that has ice wells like that, but... Because there are plenty of different places in the world, but it seems kind of ridiculous, because the ice would be here, the grate supposedly would be so the ice can melt and just drain down, but... And I don't know what this is. Was this supposed to be so you can keep things cool under there? Because it's... Otherwise it'd be better to have it up here. There's also no sink, obviously, which... In most places you're required to have a sink, because even though it's liquor, you still got garnishes and stuff which are food, and you need to be able to wash your hands. So this place would already be shut down. This place would be shut down a long time ago. Oh, geez. Okay, so does this say? Oh, right there. Gives me a little. No. How do I? E? E? Oh, I have to. It's okay. I'm so used to all these other ones being like, well, you gotta throw it. You know, press this to throw it. But did you just piss yourself? That's even though the floors were clean, that was one of the things that happened all too often is people shitting and pissing themselves while on the machines because they didn't want to leave because they were so sure their next roll or their next no, I guess if we call it the roll, their next spin would be their winning one. So you'd always hear that, and poor maintenance guys or facilities, they had to go clean that shit up. Dude, okay, let's see if we can collect some money. I do kind of want to wait. See, normally, one of the things that happens is you wouldn't collect money until either a light comes on because it's full and it'd be like an emergency. Wouldn't be an emergency, but it'd be like a priority because obviously it's out of service while you can't while the light is on. But generally speaking, they would wait till about 3 o'clock in the well, it also depends on how big it is, but 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, when well, we were a 24/7 casino. Well, I take that back. We were 24/5. There were 2 days that we were closed. It was like Sunday and Monday, I think it was, if I remember correctly. I never worked those hours, so that we were closed for just a handful of hours, very, very few. And in fact, I think that that kind of changed over time too. Like it used to be that it changed at one point where it was kind of weekly, and then it was a point when it was just like once a month, so they could get some deep cleaning down and stuff. But either way, early in the morning when there was almost no one there, then there was different sections, and they do different sections at different days of the week. And our casino did it a little bit different than other casinos, apparently. I didn't. That's the only casino I ever worked at. But we had guys who worked at Vegas casinos, and they talked about how it was done quite a bit differently, because security ended up doing most of the work, while in other places it was the slots people who did the work. And we're pretty sure it was because there's favoritism. Basically, to get, I'm forgetting what they called the slot department, but basically it was very you had to be in good with the people who owned, or I'll dox myself a little, the tribe who owned the casino to get into that department. So I have a feeling they pushed off the manual labor part onto security, because they didn't want their buddies to work too hard. Which, ironically, security was mostly black guys and Hispanics, and way to go pushing off the manual labor onto the other minorities. Hilarious. But yeah, I know one guy, he was like, kind of like, what the hell is this doing? Because he had started, I want to say maybe a year before I did, but he had come up from working as security in Vegas, and he didn't like the way they did things there. A lot of things didn't make sense at all too. But I suppose part of it is because when you're a casino like that, you're not surrounded by other casinos that have years and years of heavy experience. You're just kind of building up and then just following guidelines that you're required to by law, kind of thing. So you build around that. I guess I'll go get more of those. Oh no, is it? I forgot. No, I guess they are 24/7. What's this? Oh yes. Was that a lightsaber? I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Where was the? That wasn't it, was it? I was right here. I went way too far. All right, so let's let's stock things like real men instead of rabbits. Dude in his pajamas? Yeah. Accurate. All right, 5 o'clock. It's time to do the drop. Steal a broken slot from Jacob. Buy workbench upgrade. Go to the workbench. Repair slots. Okay. It's weird. Okay. Oh, I gotta go. I'm gonna guess that's here, right? Workbench upgrade? Maintenance, probably. Workbench. Vandals can appear inside the damaged machines, start fires, scare customers away, use extinguishers. Grab a weapon. Got it. Okay. Go to the workbench. Oh. Use it. Place. Okay. 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 This isn't really... This is more like... maintenance or refurbishing. Are we going to open it up and... Yeah, that's not... I wouldn't call that repairing. If you don't have to open it up, then is it really repairing? All right. Go to the beat and run. Excuse me. Okay, so this they do have seem to have a downtime. Buy a baseball bat. Steal a fire extinguisher. Buy the customization upgrade. Upgrades. Casino. Customization. Okay, take the paint roller. I wish I could just click on them. Paint the walls. Okay, I don't know, I almost kind of like the walls, actually. Now, here's the question. Do I buy the paint and then I'm able to use the paint, or is this one of those ones where it's going to take $500 per wall? There we go, I painted now. That doesn't work. Alright, I don't really like either of these colors for casino walls, honestly. I would probably use something like that one. And then you'd get to like... the high roller area. Probably do that one. Oh well. I guess we'll start with this one. Really? I'm glad it's not one of those ones where you gotta pay for each one. Because on another note, I used to be a painter's assistant. That was part-time though. No, I'm not going to do the ceiling. I am very much what you would call a jack of all trades, master of none. Oh, by the furniture upgrade. How about I click on the right thing? Would that be casino or maintenance? Would be... That would be under maintenance, I guess. Or maybe it'd be under bar. No. Sure is pumpkin. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's all the way down here. Okay, so I gotta go through the lotto upgrade to get to the furniture upgrade. Which is kind of weird if they're giving you this kind of thing. That should just, what am I doing? Upgrade? Like when they give you directions like that, they shouldn't have it blocked out. Three chairs and one table. Okay, so what table would I want? Oh, maybe that one. Oh, excuse me. Reliving my glory days of working in a casino is not let's see how much money I got. I got 2,500. Okay, well, one table and three chairs. And they're 400 too. Good lord. They're actually $20 chairs, but if you damage them, they're $400 chairs, and you're going to have to pay. I wish I could move the bar. I wonder if I can somehow. No, I guess we'll just... No, it's... We'll just put it all the way into the corner. I don't have to deal with trying to get them to fit. I don't even know if they'd be able to get back into the chairs if I did that. So, heck, I don't even know if they can get in the chairs in the first place. Oh, I see. So it automatically closes and then you got to reopen it every day. Okay, I see, I see. Well, what? Wait a minute. Recycle bin, oak table. Oh, what am I looking at? Darwin Lotto. So I... So does that over here? No. Or would that be under the normal furniture ones? Printing galleries. Because if it's a lotto, then that's the that would be the state run. We didn't sell lotto tickets. Although then again, it was a casino not technically under state jurisdiction in a way. They kind of were, since it's separate, technically federal governed land. They didn't have to follow state laws, they followed federal laws, but if they refused to comply with certain agreements, they could essentially just get, what's the right word? Sanctioned? Screwed? Oh, there it is. Interesting. Okay. Essentially, they could cut off all traffic to the casinos, since they're surrounded by the state. So okay. Okay, so interesting. Clean toilet. We have a toilet? Worst advice is the last one on that list. Little bit of obvious advice. If you ever work at a casino, never gamble. I didn't. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a risk taker, so I don't ever feel the need to actually gamble. In games like where it's not real currency, it can be fun because you lose fake currency. Who cares? But I don't gamble with real money ever. But I knew so many people who were after work, they'd find themselves sitting there giving the money right back to their employer. And there is an absolute reason why the casino stays in business. It's not because everyone's winning all the time. So I gotta... Okay, that's kind of an annoying thing there. Like having to take it all the way downstairs or whatever to repair it. They should have given you just like a hammer or something. Because when they had a repair, they just, they dudes with tool belts and shit came out, and this thing would flip up and open, and if it was anything worse, well, they had to send it somewhere. Watch out, little bird. Yeah, little bird's happy that I don't work at a casino anymore. It was only a short while with him, though. Because you come back home smelling of smoke. And sweat. So it'd be nice if there was like some sort of little... I wonder if I'm supposed to confirm that or something? Or just to prove it. Does that not matter if it matches or not? Let's see what kind of things are brochures. Okay. What? Okay, nice. I was wondering if I could do that. Fridge, beer pack, wine pack. Maintenance. Oh, I should be checking the, At least you don't have to do the change thing on this one, right? You just scan it. Although even scanning it, it's just a little bit of busy work for whatever. So there needs to be like a little light or something that says, hey, there's someone waiting to get a ticket, since you can't see back there. I wonder if I can... No, I don't think I can move it. You'd never have a corner like this either, where there was money and you couldn't have it be open. Like, unless it was a full counter here and there was a whole room in the back. And of course there'd be 15 cameras everywhere. Just for that spot. And I'm not even joking. The amount of cameras in a casino. Well, I mean, I think if you've ever been in a casino, you know, but... Trying to get away with something in a casino is not the greatest, or not the smartest thing. Oh, is this thing broken again? God damn it. Thank you, come again. Yeah, take that. Oh, I got a bat now. I can chase people out. I don't know if I get in trouble for chasing people out that technically aren't doing anything wrong. I don't like that. Oh, something different, huh? I'm a fan of that, but I'm not a fan of having to take it down here all the time. Okay. Okay, I see. So I have to do... Okay, depending on how often I have to end up doing this, this could be a very annoying minigame. Especially on top of the fact that you gotta drag it all the way down here, and you can't just do it right up there. Thank you. Get out. I wonder if they're going to send the federal inspectors. And that guy right there, he's probably just laundering money. I saw that guy, but I'm fighting with a burrito right now. Oh, you know what? You know what? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you blue person. God damn it. Look, the main reason I hit that person wasn't because they gave me a thumbs down. It's because they're a freaking blue person. Who the hell is a blue person? Or some weird shit happening with that person. Probably from some sort of weird alternate dimension. Gonna probably eat our brains or something. I keep saying clean toilets. This is the only toilet I can tell. Do I just... but I can't open it. That's so... Is it like... Well, let's go back up. I'll check it later so I don't miss anybody. Did you just shit on the floor? Son of a bitch. Okay, let's see... What do we get here? Oh, there we go. It's because it's technically not open yet. I wish I could just... What does this do? Does it give me a buff or debuff or something? I wish I could just, like, burn people. Like, let's go old school Italiano mafia style casinos. You tried to steal from my casino, kid? That's a bad mistake. Right in like his eyeball. No, I'm not. I'm only 12. Speaking of only 12. The hell? I knew there was something suspicious about you. I don't know if that's supposed to be a kid or a midget or whatever, but I don't feel remorse about hitting a kid with a baseball bat if he's stealing things. I really don't. Thank your parents, kid. Get here, meth head. Or am I supposed to just paint over it? Paint over it. Accurate. Man, I would kill for another energy drink right now. It's a good thing DoorDash and Uber Eats can't really get to me because I'd probably spend too much money ordering shit. Like, oh, I really feel like a this or that, and I'd probably order it. But my apartment complex has a front door. Actually, apartment building has a front door that's all locked up, and I would have to go down there and open it for them, and I'm too lazy to do that. I guess that's it. So let's see. All right, I didn't finish. I got distracted because of all the other things going on. I also don't like this, like the little animation there. The only reason it's like that is to add extra time to their little minigame. I forget what the actual term was, but it's a shitty thing that devs do to try and extend the length of gameplay. And you see it everywhere. It's kind of like it's a video game version of anime and their power-ups. Okay, so blah 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 blah. Let's just go ahead and get a. Are they selling cocaine here? Where is this casino? I gotta tell you, I don't know many places that would sell baggies of cocaine. All right, and oh. Let's get another one. All right. Oh, I guess that's what that little icon is. It tells me how dirty a place is. It is not dirty. I will now upgrade to a toilet. Was it here? Where? No. I had to zoom in. My eyes are bad. That was in their maintenance, wasn't it? There we go. No. Oh, that's only 500? Hell yeah. Let's go back to maintenance room. What do I get out of the office? I just get a small office room. What can I do from the office? Oh, I say I can eventually unlock all that. Now, let's go check out the toilet. All right. Nasty. Oh. No, if I ever walked into a toilet that looked like this, we're just using like napalm and burning everything. I don't know why devs have to do this shit. They purposely put things in there that just look really fucking nasty. They're like, we made it really nasty, so ha 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 ha. I almost have a feeling that they've never had to deal with anything like that in real life, so they think it's really cool. It's like, if you've ever had to fucking deal with that shit in real life, it's just fucking PTSD kind of shit. Disgusting. Of course they haven't had to deal with it in real life. They're fucking the white collar office junkies. Jeez. I guess I shouldn't be so harsh on them because it doesn't really matter and I don't really care that much. I just think it's fucking gross. I will endeavor to stop complaining about white collar office junkies. Because to be fair, my last job was a white collar office junkie. I'm in a customization mode. Do anything here? No. Alright, so I got the toilet going. A lot of tickets, money from slots, gamble. The fuck? Okay. Yay! What is the max bet? I really don't want to. I gotta gamble 30,000 years. That's the stupidest things I've ever heard. But I do want to try something. Let's go 500. I have to lose for me to try it, though. There we go. Okay, so yeah, the money just disappears, and so essentially they wanted to be able to burn some money off, but they didn't have a good way to do it. So let's just make him gamble in his own machine and have it just evaporate into thin air. Kind of shitty game design. And yes, I did mean that one. Shitty game design should be called out, and that is shitty game design. Breadsticks, cheese bits, whatever the hell those are. All right. I see. They're not powder. They're just all non-textured until you. So what else did I get with that one? That was just the bar, wasn't it? That was. Okay, I got everything. Place 10, place 10. Place 10. Place 10, place 10. All right. All right. We sit here and wait for people who don't belong. But actually, first I'm going to go grab drink ice cold bubbly water because it tickles my brain. I was going to say something else, but it doesn't really tickle that, and it would be inappropriate. Not that I care that much. What the hell's your problem, dude? Ugh. One of the things I'm not a fan of about a lot of these, although maybe it's further in, but it's like they just throw things on the ground for, I mean, there's no trash can right now, so maybe if I had a trash can, they'll throw things away, but a lot of Sims will do the whole thing. It doesn't matter if they have a trash can, they're just going to throw lots of stuff on the ground. And don't get me wrong, in certain places there are people like that, but I've been all around, at least in the US, and the US isn't known for being the most most tidy, but at the same time, there are not that many places where you're going to find people who will just throw things on the floor inside. It's mostly outside that's the issue. And it's not even a lot of people, it's just a few people who are just extra. It's just like crime. Crime isn't committed by most people, it's committed by a few people. But it ends up impacting people far more than one would think, I guess. disproportionately affects people. Did I need another cigar? And in fact, the last time I had a cigar, I was working at the casino, I think. No, maybe I did have one before. I like have a cigar every like couple years. Arr, matey. I didn't realize I had the mop out. Ah, I get it. Pervert. I wonder in which way this expands. Obviously, you can't really. I mean, it's a video game. You could technically make the inside bigger than the outside. So, what about this one? I assume you're able to expand over into this area, or do you just completely move buildings? Or do you always stay just kind of a small little hole-in-the-wall casino? Maybe it should say in the upgrades. Let's see. Big casino area. Okay, so it does get bigger, but unless you move, the only way you could really do is a little bit this way and back. And I guess you could do a second level too. I would imagine it's going to be mostly, well, the second level and backwards. It's still kind of a small casino, though. I mean, even if it was this whole building, it's a small casino. In fact, I imagine that it will be that whole building. But like my casino, well, are you blue? No. Or is that just the lighting? Why is the lighting so changed all of a sudden? Okay, everyone's blue. But they're like, because the light's blue. What the fuck is going on? What was the movie? They? Them? They, them. The one with Rowdy Piper and was it Keith Richardson? Was that what his name was? You know, the one where they put on the glasses and they see everybody as they see who the aliens are. I think it was called Them. She's ready to party. Woo! She's in here looking for a sugar daddy. You want to know why I know? Because there's no nightclub here. But even if there was a nightclub, she was probably looking for a sugar daddy. Get him away! Oh, this is different. I mean, I kind of like that there are different things to do to repair them. Like that one's not bad. I like that one better than the side ones so far are the ones I don't like most because it has that extra kind of, what do you call it? Annoyingly lengthy, unnecessarily lengthy animations. Get the hell out of the way, woman. Fine, we'll just do the back-to-back one. Forgot what game I was playing for a second. Is this... Why is everyone putting this dude in their sim games? Jesus. I'm guessing it's in an effort to... And why the hell is he wearing fucking heels and a thong? I know you weren't swinging them, but they came in with you. I'm sure you're the ringleader. Can I just, like... I wish I could sell them. Let's go some real shady shit. You try and wreck my casino? Welcome to indentured servitude. I'm gonna sell you to the lowest bidder. Never mess with my family. What the hell are you doing in there? Get the hell out. We don't need none of that funny business in here. That's how we catch fucking STDs. No, get out of here. Ladies, get a better job. Ooh, I got the mute button in time for that sneeze. Thank you, come again. The hell are you doing? Get the hell out of here. You're scaring my customers with that shit. I could be screwing over. I don't know what beating up people does. Like, will I lose rating for it? But I don't know. I mean, obviously you wouldn't want a guy in a chemical suit coming in through there and freaking out everyone. Heck, you don't even really want... Well, I guess it depends on the casino. Our casino wasn't exactly, like, high class. So, when cops came through our casino, it was because they were looking for someone, and you'd see people who they weren't necessarily looking for just, like, get up and leave. So they did not like having the cops come through the casino. Didn't have much... Obviously, they didn't have a choice. In fact, even more so than, say, a normal casino, because... let's just say it was... I mean, if you haven't figured it out, it was a tribal casino, so... The tribe controls not only the casino, but they control the cops, too. The tribal cops. So they didn't really have to wait for anyone to do anything. So the casino managers didn't have much of a choice ever. Well, at least when it came to the tribal cops. On the rare occasion when we had federal cops going through there, though, well, they couldn't really stop them anyways, because if the federal cops are coming through there, they usually had significant reason and could cause real problems if you don't let them in. Usually when the feds came in, it had to do with like money laundering and stuff. It wasn't too... There's been a couple times that they had caught... In fact, there was at one point they had caught a major... God damn it. A major laundering ring that was going through the casino. Funnily enough, most of that shit happened during the daytime, and I worked nights for 90% of the time, more than 90% of the time. Like the first year I worked days. Not even the first year. But all the interesting stuff tend to happen during the daytime. Except for the fights. All the fights tended to happen at night. Usually because we had big concerts at night. Alright. I don't like the fact that all the money gets burnt up, honestly. One may say, well, that's realistic. Money would get burnt. Yeah, but slot machines catching on fire itself isn't realistic. I'm sorry, he left you. Wash your face. Alright, so let us... Actually, you know what? Let's look at upgrades first. It's 2,000. With this open a medium bar of barbecue beef. Ooh, I want barbecue beef. Like, I really want barbecue beef. There's this medium warehouse, more toilets. So I guess it must be this one where I can finally start hiring some. There we go, I can hire a cleaner. Okay, so this right here is the... So basically I can hire seven employees. Alright. Let's get the new... Get two of them. Let's just pick. I actually don't like that it's. I wonder if we can eventually just put like auto orders or something. Or just have someone run across the street and buy it. Alright, so I got two of these. So maybe just end cap it. Oh, that didn't look very good, but oh well. Oh, can I not put... I guess I can't put... Oh wait, why the hell couldn't I? Huh. That's unusual. Is it because... See, I wish... Is it because of that specifically, or is it just because it doesn't want this area blocked? No. I wish it would show you, like, on the ground that you couldn't, you know, build there or whatever. Well, if that's the case, let's do this and turn it into like or cap. There we go. Why not? Will it work this way now? Yeah, it will. Okay. B. There we go. Toggle snapping. Oh, look, it still snaps. There we go. And then an odd one there. I don't like that I have to do it twice like that. I guess they expect you to close it like at night or something and then reopen it instead of auto closing. Which, like, why would you? Fucking littering. Oh, you're vomiting, you disgust. Robert Downey Jr., what the fuck? Are you back on the drugs? You disgusting bastard. Thank you. Come again. I'm supposed to be running a casino. Instead, I'm running the gift shop. See, I kind of don't. The other thing I don't really like is the way it kind of keeps going back and forth from E to clicking. All right, so like right here is just do the left click, but then when I, you have all these. Well, when you're not using that, I suppose like that's an E, and then down here, I guess more specifically down here, like when I have to do this, it's all E instead of left clicking. It feels like it should just all be like choose one or the other. It should be all clicking or all E for interacting, and then man, it's going to be a warm day, and it's time to turn my fan up. I was trying to get some activated charcoal because you can basically make a cheap air conditioning with activated charcoal. Apparently it works pretty well, but apparently they don't use activated charcoal much in fish tanks anymore, because I went to the store and it's all these kind of pre-made weird filters, i.e. they wanted to scam you out of more money, so they stopped selling the base stuff and they started packaging the base stuff and charging you more money than it really costs. I'd ID that guy at the door. I'd ID this guy at the door. I'd really ID this guy at the door. Granted, I'd usually almost ID everyone at the door sometimes, but you'd get ID'd. You'd get ID'd. God damn it. You're a blue person, so I'm going to approve that. And then are you going to... It's like, if you're a blue person, you better not be thumbs downing me. See, if they would just get rid of this animation here. Or if they're going to keep it, just have it do like one little shake, then that wouldn't be annoying. But like I said, that's literally just to add more time. Oh, so I am supposed to... I am supposed to match it. Okay. But that doesn't make sense because I'm selling the lotto tickets, not... That's weird. It's like I'm not redeeming them, so why does it matter? Why can't I... I see it automatically turns back on. Come on. So essentially, because these things keep catching on fire, I keep losing scores of money that internet. Ah, damn it. Because they want you to run around constantly. Again, not something that would really happen at a casino. Like, as I said, you will get those points where you gotta unload them because it's full, but it's not that... Even on busy nights, it's not happening all that often. And furthermore, never once have I ever seen a slot machine catch on fire. So losing it all to a fire, or to anything for that matter, like the little container that holds the cash in those machines are incredibly tough to get through. You need 2 different keys from 2 different departments. Get out of here. Put some clothes on. Not to mention, the minute it opens up, it's going to be obvious to everyone around. Security is going to go take a look. The cameras are going to be looking at it. The people who work the machines are going to be looking at it, because the minute one of the covers go up, the first thing that happens is whoever's opening the cover, which would only be either security or... Who had the first key? Well, either way, security would largely be present. But either way, before they open it, what's going to happen is they're going to call surveillance. And surveillance is going to look, so the minute something opens and no one called for it, anyways, it is definitely that that double-bladed thing of playing a game that's kind of based in something you have knowledge of. Or same thing about like watching TV series and stuff, is if you kind of have like on the ground knowledge of it. No, that's actually kind of cool. We're gonna leave that. Granted, still as a game, it's enjoyable, except for that. It's a couple of the little busy things. See, it's not, and it's not even the busy work of having to do little things. It's specifically that one extended animation. Because when you're sitting there, you're basically just sitting there watching that animation play, waiting to do something. If you're gonna add mini games and stuff, look, if you go and take a look at Retro Rewind, there's a mini game they have for repairing the VHSs, and you don't have to wait for anything. You can like basically click, 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 click. There's a lot more clicking involved than any of that, but because there's no, sit there and wait for the animation, because you can be doing things while it's animated, then it doesn't feel bad. It's just whenever you have mini games like that and you have to sit there and wait for an animation, horrible decision for any game. Like, nobody likes sitting there waiting to play the game. Oh, I have more than one. See, I keep trying to click that because it seems like that should be. See, this right here. I can't do anything. I have to wait for that. And it's not like it's a huge. It's like a second, but those seconds add up. And in game time, 1 second is an eternity. In general, things that take away control from the player is not welcome game design. God damn it. Also, if you can pick up and run with the... God damn it. This is kind of infuriating, dealing with with that. This is another reason why they should just have it, so you should have had it so you could repair at the machine. Not only was it more accurate, you don't have to deal with having to try and put it down with apparently customers who block it, apparently. Break your legs. He just killed a woman with a dildo. See, and for some reason I can't put this here now. Why? It doesn't tell me anything. Oh, because I was standing there? Is that's stupid as all hell. One of the things I really hate is that Steam changed their ratings to just thumbs up or thumbs down. It was the stupidest idea they ever had. Well, it's as far as everyone likes to talk about how Steam is so, they're so consumer friendly. It's like, no, they're not. They literally changed that system like that so they could sell you more stuff that isn't all that good. Like, you can never tell how good a game is. You can only tell, oh, well, we like it or we don't like it, or, well, I kind of liked it, but this happened, so I'm going to give it a thumbs down. Or it's like, give me back the 5-star rating. Steam is not your friend. They're just trying to sell you anything. At best, they're just the best alternative currently. Again, I guarantee you, in the future, people are going to get screwed over so bad. And they're going to be like, why? Because even if you think Gabe is like the most wonderful, consumer-friendly guy that ever was, and he'll leave. He's not going to be there forever. And then, damn it, I recognize that sound. Yeah, okay, the whole repairing machines is getting really, it's becoming more annoying. It's like ridiculously annoying. But anyways, like I said, he's going to leave soon, and you don't know who's going to be in charge after that. And what are you going to do if one day all of a sudden they're like, well, we're going to start charging you a subscription fee to Steam if you want to download at full speeds? You think you're going to go make a lawsuit about that and win it? You're not. They're going to ask you, so why is not heavy, or why is this wrong? And they'll be like, well, because I want to get my stuff fast. It's like, you're not entitled to have, there's no legal protections about you getting stuff at a certain speed. Will you be able to download? Yeah, it'll take me like half a day though. So you're not guaranteed to get delivery in time in a certain amount of times unless they stated otherwise. And even if you have a possibility of winning that case, they could easily just go, okay, well, for your first purchase, the first time you purchase, you will get high-speed download. But then any subsequent downloads is going to be low speed. Unless you pay the subscription fee. And there's not much you can do about it because, like I said, they have, for most people nowadays, they have their entire gaming collection. You lose that account, you lose everything. As much as I dislike Epic Games, I do have games on there because I don't want to put all my stuff in a single basket. I'm not that dumb. Same thing with, got some on GOG. I still got old CDs, and I even have a CD burner in which I will burn games that I really like to make sure I always have access to them. And some kids may think that's ridiculous, but I'm old enough to have seen how all this media stuff has changed and how quickly it changes, and how people ignore it until it's too late. They say, oh, that's ridiculous. It'll never happen. You're overreacting. And what happens? Let's talk about paid horse armor. Anyone remember that? If you're not familiar with that, the idea of people paying for cosmetic stuff, horse armor and stuff in a game was ridiculous. Bethesda got massive backlash against that. But then here we go, years later, and now it's just a common practice. Bethesda won. Paid modding, massive backlash against that. And now here we are years later. Not only has Bethesda won that, but there are other games that are now doing that. Sims 4 are doing that. So again, corporations won. And it's not because of the old angry guy or the old corporate guy. It's because the young kids who just sit there and go, oh, you're overreacting. That's not going to happen. It's like, of course it's going to happen. We've seen it happen before. We watched it happen, and you don't listen to us when we say, this is a bad idea. But mark my words, someone clip it. One day in the future, Steam's going to screw you over in a bad way. I'm sure there's other people who've probably pointed it out, but I haven't heard anyone mainstream say it anyway. Well, I guess not. There's not really mainstream, but I haven't heard any big channel. I haven't heard anyone say it, quite frankly, but I definitely haven't heard any like big channels say it. That's my ranting for today. Maybe I'll go back to ranting about casinos. We got this weird color change too going again. I wonder if it's just... Is it just the way the... it's too early for a sunset. But I wonder if it's just... I don't know. It seems like it's happened every day now, hasn't it? So I wonder if it's just weird lighting because of the changing of the daytime that just kind of ends up being weird in game, or if it's some sort of weird actual event. I don't know what that is. You know, I'm gonna turn that on because I don't know what. Wait a minute, what was that? Settings, controls. Oh, I read that wrong. It's my money now. Also, I don't know if anyone uses coins anymore. I haven't been to Vegas in decades, so I couldn't tell you. But I know our casino no longer uses coins, and that was almost 20 years ago. And it's been like 30 years since I've been to Vegas. I don't know why they'd be... So they're basically giving me a thumbs up or thumbs down for being correct or incorrect. But if I was incorrect and I approved it, that means they got the winnings. So do you think they're going to be like, oh, no, actually, I didn't win. Here's your money. No, they're going to be like, thanks. Like, I could see it here. Like, there are a lot of people that will, like, if you give them, well, probably not as much anymore, but there's more people that would return money from giving them too much change than they would if you gave them winnings for gambling, because they'd be like, it's gambling. It's practically criminal, so they're gonna take it and be like, I'm out. Yeah, like, furthermore, most of them wouldn't even know, because some of them don't even check it. They'll just hand it in for the cashier to scan. They'll scan it, and money or not. And so if they scan it and give you money, you're just gonna be like, all right, I won. But whatever. That's just a little pointless I wouldn't even really call it a complaint. Just a little pointless tidbit, I guess. What other things can we do? So if I upgrade the bar to 2, the bar gets bigger. I get more things to sell, but you know what? I don't want to focus as much on the bar, honestly. because A, it's a casino. B, there are plenty of other bar games out there, and most of my time at the casino was actually working at the bar. The security I did in my last little bit there. I don't really need that because I need more I just need more machines. I mean, I guess it's after I get a couple machines I'll need it, but for the most part it seems like I almost got 90% of the machines filled. That's weird. I don't get how that works. Maybe that's why they have the option to turn this thumbs up down. I think I'm going to rush employees. So, oh man, that'll be a wise. Okay, just want an employee to do either that or this out here mostly. Like that guy just ran in here to take. Oh no, he did this, didn't he? Okay. If they come running in, kill them. Aren't you the same kid who tried to steal the money? What are you two working together? And then I can't put it back down because that's weird how that works, or rather doesn't work. And then of course I also, I know there is money. No wait, there isn't. So they steal the money out of the machines. They don't get away, but you stop them and there's no more money. That's kind of garbage, the way that works. Well, okay, to be fair, I don't have any... I can't tell if there was actually money in it. So maybe they only stole 0. Like, machines with 0 in it. Which would be weird, but maybe that's what happened. There's a lot of things that it doesn't tell you. Oh, I got... Now my only... I got to give all my money back to myself, but doesn't come back to myself. It just gets destroyed. Good lord. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Screw this place. There you go. There's 440 in it, so it seems like it's once it gets either above 600 or maybe 500, it'll show that icon. All right, let's go. Oh wait, we're still. Oh, that's right. It auto closes at 6, right? Or it doesn't auto close it. It just stops time at 6 and nothing spawns. So it should auto close. Can I? Oh, I can. Interesting. Yeah, so 6 o'clock, it's still technically open, but no one else is going to spawn, so in reality it's closed. All right. Actually, let's go. So I got 2 of those. So actually I want 4 more of the pumpkins and 1 more of the, no wait. Yeah, 1 more forest and 4 more pumpkins, but I'm not gonna be able to buy them all, I don't think. So 1. Maybe I will. Okay. I should probably do math first before I assume that I can or can't. Nah, who does math? Math is for losers. Oh, I'm going to be accurate and not die in a fire when I go in a rocket. Ooh, look at me. Just because I did math correctly. Big whoop. Dying in a fire is bad. Boo-hoo. It's a little bit off, but I don't want to deal with it. As long as... Which I don't think they are. Maybe they are. Hold on. No, I guess they are. They just, for some reason, don't look like they're. Although I don't think I can do that here, can I? I can. And then, of course, it's because I'm in front of it. That's what a ridiculous. You know, maybe if I put them square on the lines. You know what? Here's my OCD working. Okay, so let's put it square on this line, right? They really got to tweak. The fuck? Come on, just fucking move. Jesus Christ. Why the fuck won't you fucking tuck your ass in it? See, it'll do it this way, but for whatever reason, it won't let me. They got to work on this. Like, seriously, there's something seriously wrong with the way these things are put down. You get blocked for no apparent reason. Granted, when it's like this, I'm pretty sure it's because you're in front, but end up being wrong anyways. God damn it. Yeah, so, and the snapping is weird. It doesn't really work that well. See, for whatever reason, it just won't go right behind there. Like snapping on or off, it doesn't matter. It just does that. That's very, like, infuriating, honestly. Oh, fuck it then. We'll put it over here. Jesus Christ. Like, I guess it's... My only guess is maybe it's because it's in front of here. But there's no feedback or whatever on why things aren't working the way they should. It's very annoying. Honestly, the fact that you can't, or at least so far from what I've seen, you can't move the bar. Maybe you can move it later, but... Granted, it's just a trashy little sim game, but still. Emphasis on it being trashy is growing by the day. And the worst thing about them is you can't really ever tell how good or bad they are until you get... Because the beginning of games like this, you can never quite tell because they're always kind of slow and a little bit clunky and a little bit annoying. It's just if it keeps going on, that's when it starts kind of showing. Going by that. Why not? Grand Casino, I don't know. Oh. Okay. Let's be honest here. You're wasting money in a casino. Anyone who goes to a casino expecting to win, you're dumb. There is leeway for like cards players, but still. Although cards games are kind of a scam too, because it's mostly the other players that you're going to be getting your money from. Like, that's the big win there. Should you be gambling while in uniform? Yes, you should. Okay. Well, your tits popping out. I mean, I'm not against that, but come back anytime. Or rather, it's clipping out, not really popping out. Oh boy. Yeah, I really hate the maintenance mechanic. Like and it's like half the time, if not more, it's this one, which is the worst. The worst of the little mini games. Wait, wait, write a book, wait. Okay, now I can finally do something. And then the other issue... and another one breaks. Good luck I wasn't up here earlier. I would have kicked you out. Don't thumbs up me, mister. Okay, now I know why they added that option. But at least I know what it does now. It's... quickly, before someone sits near it, and I'm... I did not mean... Oh shit. I'll have to try that later. I have to wonder if that made all the money go bye-bye. Nope. Again, it's funny because the simple solution to the maintenance thing being annoying is just allow, move the game to the machines, or you move the repair mini game. Yeah, maybe it would be weird because you'd be doing this and it'd be against the wall or something, but who cares? You just flip the machine around the other way instead, or just make it all in the front. Either way, like this mini game here is pretty good. The button one is pretty good. I can deal with them because you're not waiting. But the little wipe the sides mini game is garbage, and the fact that you have to pick them up and take them down every time is garbage. Okay, this says 420. Okay, this says 220. We're gonna... Oops. So... Okay, so it does pick up the money when I pick it up too. I suppose the question is, when they get on fire or set on fire, does that money get picked up too? I guess I need to watch the money counter the next time a fire happens. Like, I probably just have to watch the VOD back or something, because it's going to be hard to watch the the cache at the same time because you look at it, you remember it, but then you sell something and it's changed, so you're like, now what is it? Where'd that come from? To you, congratulations. You are a winner is you. All right. Just to be safe, I'll at least grab the on the plus side, the bathroom seems to be not dirty. I mean, there's a little bit of litter here, but so that's a plus. You don't have, like, I'm sure it's going to get dirty again at some point. You have to run down there, but it's not like it's not like the machine's breaking, which you have to do every 5 minutes, which is kind of funny because in reality, you'd have to clean the toilet a lot more than you would have to worry about a machine breaking or setting on fire. And of course, there's no security at the door, which there would be security at the door. See, because otherwise you get a pirate coming here. I think I need to remember where these are so I can just click them instead of mouse rolling. Hey lady, declined. Apparently, I'm like practically a 5-star casino right now. I don't actually like that. It's too easy. Probably be harder to maintain, but still, I feel like the star ratings should be kind of like the end goal kind of thing. You get to the 5-star and then it's like that's when you're hitting the stride of, although I suppose that's not quite true how it works anyway in real life for anything. Usually it's you open a new business and it's really great and everyone gets a 5 stars and then everyone shows up, and you don't see a lot of them where they open up and they're like, oh, this is a horrible 1-star place, and then eventually they grow to be 5-star. I don't think I've ever seen that. Lady, okay, I'll let you in. You can stay out. Disgusting. Yes, I know I'm out of snacks. God. I mean, I guess I could go and pick some up right now, but if I did, that would have happened, and I wouldn't have been here. Okay, so I don't know for certain if that had money in it, but I didn't get any money from what I saw from that, unless it happened at the exact same time and then I missed it. But I didn't see my cash changing. I mean, it makes logical sense that if it caught on fire, well, if you used cash, it would have burnt up. But if you used coins, which it's like it has the sound of a coin operated, and it says coins on it too. Those are some damn big coin slots, though. Seriously? Where'd that lady go? Where'd she go? Bitch, I'm gonna kill you next time. Someone tried to set the bomb. We just defuse it and continue with our lives, not call the cops or anything. Oh yeah, there's some sort of terrorist bitch around here who's running around dropping bombs in places, but I'm not going to tell you much about them. Next time it could be a school, which is fantastic for me because then those depressed parents will come gamble because they have nothing to lose anymore. I mean, I am a casino after all. I'm not exactly morally upstanding. I mean, sure, I'll give donations to... God damn it. See, this is what I don't get. Why is it like this? Like, why can't it go further and back to its original position, right? That's annoying. Is it simply because, like, that one that I just picked up was... Do the broken ones actually give a different footprint? So, like, I'm starting to head to the point where I might have to give a thumbs down, even though I would just give it, like, you know, a middle grade if it was a 5-star or 10-star rating, like back in the old days. But since I can't do that, the only option would be to downvote it, because giving it an upvote and a thumbs up would be essentially a lie in that situation. That's why I don't like the thumbs up, thumbs down. Because either I have to recommend... Well, I mean, I guess I could just not do anything about it. I could just say, well... But it doesn't quite work like that. Like, they'd have to add a weighted system to the number of people that just don't give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, because then it'd be like, well, all these people didn't vote on it, or didn't review it, or whatever you want to call it. And then weigh it against the numbers that did, and put, like, this many people find it in the middle. That would be a decent compromise. Okay, I have the cash, but I need security. Okay, so is security under... It's under maintenance. All right. Neat. No. Oh, I can't. Can't afford it. Just barely. So this just mostly gives me I don't know why we're like I don't want to touch anything in the bar until I can get employees, honestly. Medium warehouse. Let me go check the warehouse for a second because I just bought those things, so they should be back here, right? Okay, and so I still got pretty good amount of room. Disgusting. Like if you ever sit on a toilet and it looks like this afterwards, you need to get something checked. Because if you had that much, stopped up, you probably got a problem. Okay, so let's go buy a couple more machines. Hold on. No, I have to get all the way up here. Oh well, I'll still get... I wonder if the... Oh, there is a rate of return. Okay, so... Which I actually kind of don't like, honestly. I think what they should do is they should have had just like, you know, here's a regular machine, an advanced machine, like a, you know, an intermediate machine, advanced, elite machine, or whatever grade they wanted to add to it. You know, different machine grades, and then you can just click on it and change the skin. So you could have, you know, since these give +10 and these give +0, you could make one of these. Anyways, it's just a minor thing, but I think that would have been better. Just so you have like later variety. Huh. Hold on. Do I have to... Oh, there we go. I have to actually click on it. This is accurate. This is what we did most of the time during work hours. Smoked cigars and twerked. I don't like that this is becoming a gift shop more than a casino. Hold up. Nope. You didn't win nothing. Oh, your partner was in here earlier. Really? Whatever. Typical cop in a casino town. God, always. Did you just fucking come over here and throw shit on the ground? What a bunch of assholes. What an asshole. Man. So what is it? It's like, oh shh. It's actually warmer than I thought it was in here. It's 84 degrees. The worst part is because I wear a robe. Because I have the little bird, and it's the birdie robe. Because it does two things. If he happens to poop on my shoulder, I don't have to worry about changing my shirt if I need to go somewhere. The other thing is he likes to snuggle under the robe and nap because, well, he gets about as good sleep as I do. So it's 84 degrees. I got a robe to make it even warmer, and he's snuggled under the robe right now, napping on my shoulder. So he's got to be like 90 degrees, but I guess he likes that. He is a desert birdo after all, so I don't, though. Even though I am kind of a desert person, or at least I was, it makes it even warmer for me. Because let me tell you, feathers are actually pretty damn good at keeping things warm. So when he snuggled up to me, is just like it's just as warm as like a dog or a cat, only he's just smaller. So luckily it's not. Well, I mean, not as much, but he snuggles up spots where you really don't have dogs and cats snuggle with you, unless you're like sleeping. Like right now, he can snuggle up against my neck, which you'd have to be on the floor for a dog or cat to do that. That, and they usually get hot too, so they don't want to. They're like, nope. But when you're a little desert bird from an area that has like 130-degree summers or whatever, he's probably still cold. Yeah, he definitely looks like a typical guy who would come in and order a beer. Topless and shorts. It's like being back in Vegas. Holy crap. Is it? All right, let's grab some cash. Money, 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 money. I guess maybe I'll try and do the little quest thing first before I get the expanded casino area. She's in a swimsuit, you're in a hoodie. What is the temperature actually like? And don't get me wrong, I've gone out in a hoodie in hot weather, but that was mostly because I just wanted to go downstairs and I didn't have anything that was I didn't have any lighter shirts. Or no, I had a lighter shirt, but it was buttoned up and I was too lazy. And I was like, look, I can just zip this hoodie up and go down and check the mail. One, 6, 6, 8, 9. Congratulations! I should be able to enslave her now. Oh! Oop. It's like, lady, you run in, hit a cop with a baseball bat, you're probably going to be dead tomorrow. And I don't feel sorry for you, actually. I think you should be dead for hitting anyone with a baseball bat, but double standards in society. And this person's in a full winter coat. Holy hell. This guy's in here now. He's like, where is he? Where's the person who's been assaulted? I'm gonna kill him. Did I just hear the zombie? I did. Except he's green. So does that mean he actually won't attack anyone? Is he gonna sit down and... Bro just wanted to use the bathroom. Then I apologize for hitting you with a baseball bat earlier. I thought you were trying to eat someone's brains. If you take some sort of crap down there and some sort of demon rises up from the toilet, that would actually be kind of hilarious. Alright, so... yeah, I knew it. You can trust the zombies, but you can't trust the short people. another fucking... And I'm going to say, like I said, I'm pretty certain you lose the money as when they break. $800, $400, $600, $200. And then I gotta do, look at that, 4 of them. This is, like I said, this is the most, I guess I need to just stop reiterating it, but it is just so annoying. Like, it's kind of a 2-4. The amount of them that get, that break. And then I haven't seen money go up from picking them up. So it seems like you lose any money that was in there. But then you got to take them down here, which is annoying as hell because you got to put them back. And then you get all these mini games, which again, this one's, even though this one's a little bit janky, it's at least you always have kind of something's always going on. You don't have to sit there, and the most you have to wait is this right here, because you can't click on the other one. So that mini game is not too bad. It's actually a mini. Although having to click this button to lift it up to do it, that's kind of an annoying extra. This is the one I hate right here. Wait. Okay. Like, what is that? Like, that's almost 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That may even be 2 to 3 seconds of just waiting to do something. And then there's this mini game, which a little bit janky because you end up having to go back and click, but it's not too bad as far as the mini games. So instead, instead you fixed them up here where they were, and they got rid of that side cleaning one. Yeah, you know what? That would be even a compromise kind of thing. I would rather, if I was able to keep them up here and not have to drag them down every time, that little side cleaning one wouldn't be as bad, as annoying. It's just kind of like it stacks on top of each other when you get annoying things to do. All right, let's upgrade the casino. Oh no, let's gamble first. There we go. Ooh. Here goes all my money. Yay. Yay. I got 10,000 more to gamble. All right, let's finish it off. Is that enough? No, I think I need one more. Maybe it was 2 more. No, it was 1 more of that, so I only need Like, if they wanted to do this for a money sink, they should have just said, they should have just added, like, well, taxes. Because all this shit would have been taxed throughout the through your ears. Taxes and licensing fees and shit like that. Or if you wanted to go the more shady route, you could be like, bribes and stuff. All right. And go get some more water because, you know. I guess we're dying of heat here. It's probably nice and cool outside. Maybe I should open a window. Although I know it was supposed to get pretty warm this week. Yeah, fuck. I should check to see the temperature. It's always that balancing act if it's hotter outside or not, but it sucks when you got your entire, like, your windows facing the sun. It's great in the winter, but in the summer it sucks. Oh, nice outfit. I approve. Oh, what? What are you doing? That kind of offer, huh? Well, I'm all for it. I'm pretty sure it's not that kind of game, though. Or maybe it is. You approved my lotto ticket. Here's your reward. Mine. See, what would be a nice thing is to have a way to prevent the to prevent breaking and fires instead of just having to deal with them, since you lose whatever's in the machine apparently. So like you come over here and instead of gamble, it should be like, you know, maintain machine. Because by the way, that would gambling on your own machine while you're on the clock would be, at least in our case, would be illegal. I don't know how other states deal with it. And in fact, certain levels of the like, and even if you're off the clock, you can't gamble on certain, like, you can do machines if you're lower level, if you're like not a high level employee, but nobody can do table games. Like, you can never play table games. And if you're like management level, you can't play any games at all. But, and obviously gambling on the clock is not only a no-go for working there, which you shouldn't. It was, at least in our state, it's illegal for you to do. Also, it would be kind of, and again, it'd be pointless if you were the actual owner, because especially if you were somehow just the single owner of it, and you just throw your own money in just to be able to take it out. It's like, I know I'm going too far. I'm going on about it for too long. It's more of a design decision that I dislike than anything. A money sink for no reason other to say, look, that we put actual machine rules in the game. Woohoo. Maybe I should rename the channel to I Hate You All and just be heavily critical on all games. Woman! Fucking throw trash in here. Oh, wait a minute, what the hell is this? Oh, those are the machines I picked up. You threw garbage on my floor. But you're in a hot dress, so I forgive you. You're in a damn swimsuit, but whatever. I want a job that I can... not going to wait for you to commit a crime. This is some... What was that name of that movie where they were grabbing people for pre-crimes? This is some of that. Pursuit, decline. Or is this aura supposed to be because of this cigar? Because I guess it seems like it's only when I was smoking that it happened. What kind of cigar am I fucking smoking? Like, Jesus Christ. Have you people never smoked a regular cigar and not one laced with fucking LSD or fentanyl? Probably a former employee. Wait a minute, I don't have any former employees. Go put a shirt on, fatty. I wish I could just hold the mouse down and go beep. Come on. Why the fuck is this so difficult? Fuck. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder, I should double check that. I got the game for cheap, but I have to wonder, was this... Okay. But I think it has a roadmap for further in. So it makes me think, because what I've noticed some of the games started doing, because a lot more people are becoming far more cautious about early access stuff, is I've noticed there's been a few games that have been released without the early access tag. They're just released, but they have all the same fixings as an early access. It's not completely done. They have and we're gonna a complete roadmap that you would for an early access kind of thing. So they're kind of like pretending it's a done game, but it's not. I don't know about this one. Well, I mean, and I suppose they're not saying you can't improve it afterwards, but some of them. In fact, there was one that was. It was blatantly, like it said on the page, it was early access, but it wasn't. Like in their post, it said it was an early access game, but it wasn't labeled early access on Steam. So I think they may have done that because you end up getting on the front page of new releases. So I think they're kind of gaming the system, unless there's something else at play there, and maybe it's just. But that's what my guess would be, is that they're doing it so they can end up on the front page for a little bit. I just like that you can't just queue it up, basically. Well, that's the only one thing I really dislike about this minigame. Because the only thing you have to wait for is for it to screw all the way in. Like if I do it too quick, it doesn't do anything. And it'd be nice if it queued up. But again, it's the better version of the minigame, because you're still only waiting for like maybe half a second at most in between having something to do, unlike the side one where you're waiting for like 2 to 3 seconds. I think something new needs to happen. I've been going on about this for too long. There we go. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. I guess you could say it's. I guess it depends on where you count. Because I started 1 when I started, but I almost got to 4, so yeah, it still counts as 2 to 3 seconds. And again, the other bad part is, it would also help is if maybe they, because like, it's like snapping is off except for in the middle, but it won't do much when it's in between here, right? It's like it purposely does that. It's weird. It definitely counts as janky placing them, at least if you're placing them like that. If you're playing just flat against the wall, they're not as much, but and then when there's no one there, it's a lot better. But when there's just any person nearby, it like just makes the whole thing. They could improve the placement by either having like once you place it, it kind of creates like a ghost image or whatever you want to call it, a placeholder. And so that way, once you fix it and you throw it back there, it just snaps right into where it went. You know, assuming you still want to keep the whole, well, we're going to drag it downstairs and fix it instead of fixing it up here. So, all right. How much? Ooh, 10,000? Yeah, I could do that. Okay. And then I'll wait, and then I'll pick that up later. How much are you? Ooh, 10,000 too? And then 7,000. Okay. Scan visitors, exchange chips and money. Oh, that's for when I get table games. Oh, and it did Oh, I have to actually hire them too. I didn't know that. And then like a lot of games built like this, you don't hire them. You just, as soon as you unlock it, it'll. Well, I guess it's about half and half. Some of them will just unlock it and send you an employee, and some of them you have to actually hire them. Can I unzip the dress? No, I can't. Good job, dude. Oh, I saw that. Was it you? Oh, I can't. Come on. It was him. You can't switch to the camera with something else in your hand, and then there's a pretty big delay for when you put something away. Jesus. This isn't a casino. This is just a this isn't a casino or a bar. This is just a grocery store. Oh, that's right. I have you. I don't have to do that anymore. What's up, sugar? Doing anything later? Oh, fuck. I was moving the mouse too fast, and that overshot. I need to get to table games next, I think. Oh, alright, little bird, come here. Are you done being insulation on my shoulder? Sell craft beer, so, oop, that's not what I wanted to press. Alright, come here. So is there a... So I guess I gotta get to this one. That's 7,000 total. But also, instead I could get, I get that's 7,000, so 20,000 and get a toilet cleaner, and I wish I could skip that because the toilet doesn't get dirty enough for, well, I mean, I guess I can unlock it and just not hire them, but I wish I could still just skip the unlocking. I'd rather hire someone, I'd rather hire the bartender first because there's more people going through the bar than anything else. Or rather, the gift store clerk is what I want to hire because this is not a bar. So what did I say? It was 20,000, so I'm almost there. And I still hate that gamble money in your own slots one. I really hate that one. Like, you have no idea how much I hate that. Because it's... Because I see it as two things. Number one, it's kind of dumb if you're just a worker there, but if you're the owner there and that money's going back to you, then you should be able to just pull it back out. Like, oh, you're essentially just gambling for fun. But in this one, it's a designed money sink, which it's kind of a lazily designed money sink. They could have done so much better for a money sink if they wanted you to spend money to advance on the little side quest there. Look at little people. Man, whoever made this hates little people. God damn it. Let's see, that's one of the reasons I hate the switching back and forth between right clicking as a primary and E. Like here, E, just because then you end up clicking the wrong thing to interact. Like, for God's sake, just have one interact key. Knock it off, Birdo. No. I want to go over here. All right, and all right. You chill. You chill. I would never plunge it toward... Oh, wait, we're... Oh! Okay, so when I unlock that... I didn't unlock another... Okay, I should probably read the whole thing first. Alright, so now I can focus on... I did it again. Focus on all this other bullshit. Which I don't mind that part as much. I just hate... I still hate... I will always hate the way the maintenance is done here. Who are you? You're not the bartender, are you? No. He's a cleaner and he doesn't have anything to clean. That's fine. That is fine. I wonder if the bartender will restock stuff. I guess we're about to find out. Looks like he doesn't. Kind of annoying, but whatever. Yay, my favorite one. All right, back to... Oh, God, I gotta... Oh, that's stupid as shit. Yeah, this... I'm gonna rate this game as very... So far, very mediocre. Because of all the smaller... The smaller decisions that they made kind of add up to being just kind of annoying. So unless the later half which one do we have now? This is the pumpkin one. Okay, so I don't... So will that just pop up at the end of the week or something and I gotta pay like... I don't get it. All right. Let's see what kind of upgrades I can get. Now I got all those. I could do that and get more slots. Advanced signs. I guess that gives you more people, or is it just purely cosmetic? Now I'll definitely need. I don't like how they organize some of this either. Well, let's go ahead and get the, so I can sell some craft beer. I'm assuming that's craft beer. Not anything on tap. So essentially I need to go down this middle one. Does this have a their inventory? Of course, it doesn't tell you how much room you have, though. All right, little bird. So where do I get the... That's the security stuff. That's furniture. Is there like a brewery around here? A mini brewery? This is clothing, which I don't really give a damn about. I can't even get another one of these. Oh, you just sit out here and smoke? Is that your... That's where you live? What time is it? Ooh. All right. So... Oh, nice. Although nice but weird. Like, I don't know. I've never seen a bar or thing like this. Maybe it's a European thing. Because these, you'd be set on a shelf or something, and that's a very deep well for just the tap. Like, that looks more like it should be an ice well. Well. Gee, some of them have quite a bit. Okay, I guess I don't understand the little icons. I thought they were over like 600 or 500, but that one had the 800 and there was nothing above it. So I don't know. I don't know why they exist, honestly. Serve 20 alien. Oh, I see. They're. Huh. All right, get back in there. Oh, now there's pay over their head. Okay, so now. Okay, so this is a horror. This is like this is a horrible way to do it. Another demerit towards this game. Like, so you gotta manually pay into this each. Well, I mean, you could pay it all into like a huge bunch at once, but that's still kind of dumb. Like, at best, you'd have a large singular account that you'd pay into that would pay out to them, and then it'd pay out like weekly or whatever. But the fact that you have to kind of manually do that's. You're gonna piss on the floor, you son of a bitch. Man. This game, it like... It sits, so far it's sitting on that borderline of being good, but like, I don't know what the best way to put it is. So far, like, a lot of it is good. It's like it's the quality of life level stuff that screwed this game over. Like having to take the slot machines all the way downstairs each time to repair them. Quality of life issue, because that combined with especially trying to put them back is pretty big. In addition to this part of the minigame. So that's a huge quality of life. The payment quality of life that we just found, where you're going to have to just like pay into 3 different accounts and keep them topped off or whatever to keep your employees paid. That's a quality of life issue. Placement, but I guess that's kind of in tandem with the like placement wouldn't matter if you place them once and you're done, but since you have to replace them after you do that, after you repair them. The layout of the upgrades, quality of life issue, and by that I mean it's kind of like it's like a cart before the horse in some of the way these upgrades go. Where was that first one that I ran into? I don't remember what the first one was, but reality is like getting the cashier and being able to hire the cashier shouldn't be this far away, essentially, like another tier away. It really shouldn't. It should be below the cashier. Like, you get the cashier and then you can hire them, but I think they specifically, like a lot of games do that, they specifically split upgrades up because they don't have any better ideas for their upgrades. Oh, I see. So they're being lit on fire by smokers, apparently. Good to know, but still annoying as sin. When you have to jump out of repairing one of these to go and chase someone down, it resets the entire thing, another quality of life issue. I wish you could move the cameras manually. Because as someone who spent several weeks in a booth watching cameras, most of them do. It's only when they're on just kind of like automated do they go back and forth like that. If they do. Most of them didn't because, you know, every angle was covered by multiple cameras, so they didn't need to move unless someone who was doing surveillance or which we didn't do indoors. Most of our surveillance security side was outdoor. They had another department for indoor surveillance. But it's not a big deal, but it'd still be nice if I could control it and just not have it rolling back and forth all the time. That would fall under neat features rather than quality of life. So that's not really a complaint. Well, let's get one of each, and then one of that one. I don't know if machine variety does anything, honestly. Like, I got a 5-star rating right now, which that seems kind of like, it seems kind of pointless. The rating doesn't seem to matter too much, right? So which is kind of a bummer, I guess. I probably should have put that one up here. I will. Let's see. All right, so I guess the next thing I need to do is I need to get hell did he take it from? Right there? So anyways, I guess the next I'm going to do is table games. Come on, that was... all right. And how much does it cost for a table game? $10K. Please 10, please 10, please 10. Alrighty, staff. You're not even paid for a day, so like I really don't like the way this is done. And what was it? It was 10,000 for a tail game, so well, let's go grab that. Oh god, I'm gonna have to man this, aren't I? Might as well put it right next to This seems kind of weird. Oh well. Oh, no. This one comes with an automatic employee. Do I have to pay him too? No. Weird. That's very weird. Like, I'm not completely complaining about having an employee that comes with it, but it's just... It's a weird decision to have all of them separate like this, and then just having that one like that, where you just place him down and he shows up. So why couldn't you just do it with a cashier too? Well, either way, I'm about done here because I gotta go get dinner simmering in about 15 minutes or so. Okay, take. Okay, total 71. Okay, so 50. Wait a minute, I screwed that up. Right? Did I give him 50? I must have accidentally hit that 3 times then. And it's 21. This is actually worse than giving change. No, hold on. I had to get rid of that pre-crime that was about to happen. $161, 150, 61. Ah. It'd be funny if blood just sprayed all over the wall after you did that. So, in conclusion, as someone who worked in the casino for years, you can't really say much about it because it's a game. But as a gamer, there's all sorts of weird issues, quality of life issues, weird decisions. So, as someone who worked in the bar department of, I mean, I have my little, what do you call them, pet peeves about certain things, but don't really care that much. But gamer wise, I think it's kind of subpar in many areas. They didn't think certain things through, and other things don't make sense. Except for the maintenance thing seems to be the biggest one, simply because that's the one that you do the most. The second would probably be the payment system. Granted, I'm only like halfway through, if that. So maybe they add something better on, like add things that will help with that, but it still doesn't really matter too much. Like, it feels like they feels like they went out of the way to try and add things to do instead of focusing more on having things to do that were interesting. It doesn't make it horrible or anything, but it's certainly not a 5 out of 5 game or anything. I would put this, if I was rating this out of 5, I would put this like at a 3 out of 5, or maybe a, yeah, 3 out of 5 is good. And depending on what it looks like in several hours of play, like what changes it, you know, maybe a 3.5. I don't think it has the chops, so to speak, to be a 4 out of 5 game. And none of that judgment comes from having worked in a casino. All of that is just pure gameplay things. Because I wouldn't expect a little sim game like this to be completely accurate or anything. Unless it was trying to be a hardcore sim game like some of the farming and some of the, like the farming simulator, and then there's mining simulator, which, guess what I've done before? Well, actually no, I haven't been mining. I've done quarry work, which is very similar. 111, 10, oh no, 110 and 11. But most of those do things really, really well. Those really highly technical ones. This one is not highly technical, but like I said, there's, for me, it's the gamer side of things that they could have done better. I mean, I guess they still could. It does seem like it's a pseudo early access, meaning it's not. It's kind of in a space where most early accesses are, but they're putting it in as a full release, even though it has a roadmap. And actually, let me look at that roadmap real fast. So, new game mods, save slots, friends activated. I don't know. Like I said, I look at it and to me, it looks like it's a early access, not like a early access, but from what I've seen on their little roadmap thing and how things are, this game feels like it should be an early access game that's about 6 months out. Like it needs 6 months to test the little quality of life things on people, where people would bring up, you know, why have pay work like this? Why not just have it automatically deducted, or at the very least have a single pay account? Those are the kind of things that you'd bring up in that time. So I hate that I can't open. Oh, jeez. Was it you? It was you. And where'd that other one go? What are these rival casino vendors? Or is it a tracksuit? Is this a Russian game? Maybe that would explain why there's so many weird things that don't make sense. Take your money, give you 10, good luck. I saw that guy before he catches that place on fire. I guess this is supposed to be a non-smoking casino or something, because... Come here, you. And then and then the government would go after me. The dude just tried to put a bomb and kill everyone, and oh, but you shouldn't have beat him to death. He was really a good guy deep down. Next time, let him blow everyone up, so we can have a conversation about how the government can spend more of your money to help you by spending more of your money to our friends. Alright, well, time for me to go wash a dish or two and set some rice cooking, so there we go. A 3 out of 5 game. Maybe with the possibility of being like a 3.5, unless it really wows me, which I don't think so, because those quality of life things are gonna stick. So with that, I am out of here.